In this video, you're going to find out how Kevin Samuels actually really died, not just internet rumor or in the window, none of that crap. Did I say in the window? Anyways, the truth has finally been released. There was a lot of speculation, but the medical examiner put the information out there. Shout out to Team Z for posting the article today, just a few hours or so ago. On July 18th of 2022, they posted at 7:22 a.m. Pacific time. That's 10:22 a.m. Eastern time. So yeah, just a handful of hours ago. Okay, it's about 5:20 as I'm recording this on the East Coast. Please click thumbs up. By clicking thumbs up, you help the trigger and stimulate the algorithm. More people will find out what the truth is. His name is trending on Twitter right now like crazy. He's trending pretty high. So it's like, you know, everybody wants to know what the truth is, and there were a lot of lies that were put out there. Make sure you click the thumbs up button. Make sure you post a comment below saying RIP, okay, and that will help for more people see this video. Title of the article: Kevin Samuels died from hypertension. And they went on to say Kevin Samuels died as a result of hypertension, eliminating any possible suspicious circumstances surrounding the 57-year-old's death. The Fulton County Medical Examiner's Office just released findings into Samuels' death, telling us he died due to hypertension, high blood pressure. The medical examiner says, quote, evidence of hypertension includes a heart whose chambers are thicker than normal, end quote. It appears Samuels was only taking a medication called atenolol, 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 because the medical examiner notes in their findings that the medication is used to treat hypertension. So he was on medication trying to do something about it. That means he was aware, allegedly, of this issue. Samuel's death is classified as due to natural causes. Team Z broke the story. Samuels, who was known for his controversial and sometimes not so appropriate dating vice, died back in May. Team Z, that's extremely biased and disgusting of you. Not so appropriate. If he were female, they would never say this. I need to know who wrote this article. His family should find out. They deserve an apology. At the time, and Jessica X deserves an apology as well. At the time of his death, Samuels was with a mystery woman and collapsed in his home. We obtained the 911 call the woman placed, and it was clear she was desperate to help save his life, performing CPR in order to try to help Samuels. Social media buzz at one point thought maybe Kevin's death was suspicious, but according to the medical examiner's findings, that just isn't the case. Thank you, Team Z, for that awesome article. You know, this just goes to show you that the internet sometimes says really inaccurate things, and I know I joke around a lot. This is not a laughing matter. RP to Kevin Samuels. I wish you were still here. You know, we didn't always see eye to eye on things. There were plenty of times that I disagree with you, but the one thing that I wouldn't wish on this man is any harm on him, and for sure not death. He died before the age of 60. He died way too young. And people were basically saying that in so many words. Oh yeah, he's drinking all these Red Bulls, and he might be taking Viagra, allegedly, possibly, maybe, and all of this other stuff. And they're like, yeah, it sounds like he caused his own death and just being as mean and vicious and vindictive as they could. And as you can see, he had a health issue that any of us could have. But remember, black people have hypertension and high blood pressure, according to medicine, according to the scientists, doctors, etc., more than any other group of people. And he was a black man under the age of 60 who died from hypertension. So all of you sick people who are out here basically, you know, laughing at him, mocking him, and saying, you know, was this karma, all the stuff that even including female celebrities said. Vivica A. Fox, and we know what the A stands for. She's definitely an a-hole. And all of the other haters and clowns that all had all sorts of negative things. Look at what Team Z is saying. Oh yeah, you know, he's not so appropriate rhetoric, or whatever they worded it, you know, verbatim. The point is this though, guys. It's like, come on now, the man passed away, and people act as if he doesn't have a family. Let's say you don't care about him. Do you not care about his daughter? Do you not care about his mother? Do you not care about the people who are associated with him? They're not people. So because they were cool with him or whatever, or had whatever relationship they had with him, it's okay basically to harm them, to say negative things about him, which in turn hurts them. Remember, they said his mother found out on social media, allegedly, you know, that her son had unfortunately passed away before the age of 60. She had to bury her own son, guys, over hypertension. You know, so instead of fighting with people over absolutely nothing, what we need to be doing is solving AIDS, cancer, and hypertension and things like that. Because, I mean, he should still be here. Basically, long story short, the man had a black belt. He was svelte. He was, you know, on the thinner side. So he wasn't, you know, somebody who was like really overweight or anything like that. He wasn't obese or anything. So You know, we can't, I mean, I don't know how physically active he was. I don't know whether or not he went to the gym or anything, but hypertension can creep up on anybody. It doesn't have to run in your family or anything, from what I understand. You know, some of you might say, well, is it hereditary? What I do know is this, is that any of us could pass away. That Kevin Samuels unfortunately passed away. I wish you were still here. And wow, R.I.P. Kevin Samuels. Okay, so this is what I want you guys to do. I want you guys to answer this question, and this will let me know not only that you're engaged, it'll also help with the algorithm. More people see the video, more people will know what really happened to Kevin, for somebody who actually cares. But I'm also somebody from the outside. You know, I'm not somebody who actually knew Kevin Samuels personally. I never had even as much as a private conversation with him. Anytime that we ever encounter each other was like on YouTube, and he didn't really have much to say to me. You know, I was just somebody who was commenting based off of, you know, the foolery, you know, some of the stuff that those people were saying that were talking to him. Some of the men and the women, they were just saying a lot of really stupid stuff. But anyway, so let me know you made it until the end of this video. Secret password to say in the comment section is the answer to this question. How big do you think Kevin's impact was on social media, on relationships, and what they call the gender war? Basically, men and women going back and forth, all the red pill, all the time. Basically, men and women going back and forth, discussing relationships and who's at fault and whatnot. What do you think Kevin Samuels' contribution and effect on it was? If you think that his effect, his impact, remember he was also on the TV show Atlanta on season 3. Remember, and he did a music video with Future. Nicki Minaj talked to him on Instagram Live, as well as Tommy Lee talked to him multiple times. Met him in person, went on a date with him. Shout out to Tommy Lee. That's my baby mommy Tommy. Love you. And what I need you guys to do is say this, okay? This is one of these 3 will answer my question. If you think that his impact was minor, say minor. If you think his impact was somewhere in the middle, say average. And if you think that his impact was big, say major. And that'll let me know what you think about Kevin Samuels' contribution to what's going on as far as the sexes going back and forth, and basically trying to figure out who's on top here. Is it the men? Is it the women? Also, I want you to discuss this in the comment section. Who do you think is right here overall? Do you think that men are right? If you say men are right, I mean, if you think men are right, say men are right. You know, I mean, overall. If you think women are right, say women are right. If you think that men and women are both at fault, say we're both right. Because there's men and women. Is there anything else out there? You know, I don't want to sound offensive or anything, because I know that some people don't identify as men or women. Some people might identify as like ducks or bulls or whatever else, you know, and or something in the middle. And I don't want to sound offensive or anything. So I love y'all too, okay? All of y'all, okay? But shout out to Kevin Samuels. You know, he tried to teach people things. I hate to use this term right now, but from the heart, basically he was, and I'm not trying to be facetious or anything. I'm not trying to be funny or anything. At the end of the day, Kevin Samuels, bottom line, was trying to teach people from his perspective what he thought was right. He wasn't just trying to be this mean, malicious, attacking, accusatory person like some of the other people, especially on the other side. Them female content creators are extremely hateful. But, you know, I have an inkling that something will be done about that by the time next year pops up. Okay, but anyway, make sure y'all click the thumbs up button. Make sure you post a comment below, even if just saying hi. RP to Kevin Samuels. Make sure you say your RIPs in the comment section. All right, y'all. RP Kev.